This is Brother Chooch reporting for TOL Breaking News from an article from Zero Hedge that is titled, Our Great Ally, Saudi Arabia Will Be Getting F-35s, Trump Ahead of MBS Visit, by Tyler Durden. The first U.S. ally to typically get whatever it wants from Washington is Israel. The second is Saudi Arabia. And so, in the same order, President Trump said Monday that he will approve the sale of F-35s to Saudi Arabia, making the kingdom the first country in the Middle East other than Israel to obtain the advanced fighter jets. Trump made the following public comments to reporters in the Oval. They want to buy. They are a great ally. We will be doing that. We will be selling them F-35s. A day ahead of Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's visit to the White House, Trump hailed the kingdom as a great ally. But ironically, the Israelis aren't thrilled about this development, as it has long sought to maintain total technological superiority over other countries in the region. We told Trump administration that the supply of F-35s to Saudi Arabia needs to be subject to Saudi normalization with Israel, one Israel official was quoted as saying, "It takes minutes for an F-35 to fly from Saudi Arabia to Israel," the official complained. The Gaza war has indefinitely derailed the prospect of Saudi normalization with Israel, but it's possible the Trump administration could be using F-35 transfer to induce Riyadh into seeing the Abraham Accords as back on, as a real possibility. The Saudis and Israelis do have a recent history of covert cooperation in Syria, where both sought to topple Bashar al-Assad and disrupt the pro-Iran axis, which eventually happened in December of 2024. According to F-35 producer Lockheed Martin, the advanced fighter represents total air dominance. The F-35 is essential to securing air dominance and ensuring mission success across every domain. As the most lethal, survivable, and connected fighter aircraft for America and its allies, it acts as the quarterback of the skies, integrating air, land, sea, space, and cyber operations to lead the fight and deliver a decisive advantage. More than a fighter jet, the F-35 is a force multiplier. Its unmatched ability to gather, process, and share data empowers joint forces, strengthens global partnerships, and keeps pilots ahead of emerging threats, all while helping them return home safely. Interestingly, Israel's also, of late, been lobbying against Turkey ever acquiring the F-35. It's deeply ironic that Saudi Arabia will get the fighters far ahead of NATO member Turkey ever will. Probably the Saudis will eventually get many of these things as the years after the brutal murder of Jamal Khashoggi. The kingdom keeps failing up. So as you could see, there is an alliance that is forming ever more strongly between America and Saudi Arabia. This is leading the way of creating more leverage and pressure on Israel to do what Saudi Arabia desires to do. Saudi Arabia is willing to sign an agreement with Israel on the Abrahamic Accords, only with the stipulation that Israel agrees that there be a two-state solution. We know clearly that Prime Minister Netanyahu opposes this, but no one has more power and sway with the Israeli government especially Netanyahu, than President Trump. President Trump is clearly showing his hands that he is allied with Saudi Arabia. This and this alone, I believe, will cause Netanyahu to agree through the pressure of President Trump to allow the land of Israel to be divided. This may spell great punishment that's going to come on America due to this and going against God's word, dividing up his land. This is Brother Chooch reporting for TOL Breaking News.